Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Jordan Dasher.
I was born and raised in South Georgia. I have two older sisters. I'm the baby of the family. I'm the only boy. I'm gay and date a black guy. So if anyone's looking for advice on how to disappoint your parents, come see me after the show. I like to start with that joke because it's one of only 2 times I've ever made my dad laugh. The first time was when I said I love you. It's cool, don't feel bad. Anytime I would be down or like feeling sad about anything, my mom would like pull me real close, like look me in the eyes, and like, now tell me your name again. Call my dad Daddy, which is pretty common being from the South, I guess. I think it's weirder that he calls my sister his favorite son. Calling Dad Daddy and everything, never really an issue or whatever, but getting older and being gay and just kind of like a gross person all around. Occasionally, things will come to focus. Like, especially with my dad, or Daddy, as I call him. And we're getting a lot of bites, so I was like, hey, go deeper, Daddy. Click, and I thought it was so funny, I decided to tell the rest of the family about it. And when I got to the go deeper daddy part, my mom goes, oh, good luck with that. What was worse was when both my sisters were like, I know, right? And the dog looked at me and was like, what you got there laughing about? But yeah, so I am gay. Not very good at it, though. I don't dress well, clearly. My mom still buys my clothes. I don't even suck a dick, really. I don't get to the gym very often. Last time I was inside a gym was James. Sorry, he goes by James. I'm not really good at first impressions. Not positive ones, anyway. I tricked a friend into letting me hang out with him and his group recently. I made -6 friends that day. Personal best. But it's just as well, because I kind of fucking hate people anyway. Going out to dinner with friends is a fucking nightmare. If you ever have the opportunity to join, jump off a fucking cliff. That's going to be the more enjoyable option. It's always, this friend wants Chinese, and like this friend wants Italian, and like all I want to eat is a bullet. I actually have too many friends, which is pretty shocking for anyone that actually knows me. And also, despite my best attempts to thin out the herd by being a complete asshole. Pretty sure that half of my friends are masochists. And the other half are complete narcissists. Not really into that whole listening thing anyway. This one friend has this whole bit about himself. Hanging out with narcissist friends is kind of like a stand-up show, but without the jokes. A lot of my friends, I think they kind of low-key want to see me fail tonight. But it's only fair, because I've been watching them fail for years. A lot of them are actually here tonight, and I'm sure are here tonight. I'm sure they're very excited to see how my night turns out to be all about them. So I got new underwear recently. For Christmas. So I always get them for Christmas, but my birthday's not until September, and I needed a replacement set, so you can kind of like split the difference. You know? My old one's, you know, getting holes and stains, and Mom was really dropping the ball on buying new underwear. So unfortunately, she has gotten a demotion, and now my partner Zach is responsible for underwear purchases. Or as he puts it, being victimized. I only own dark-colored underwear because that's what I'm assigned. For good reason, too. I used to have white underwear. Now I have several pairs of striped underwear. And having the 6 or 7 pairs in a row, it was a pretty good streak. Yeah, so I've been with my partner Zach for over 15 years. If you clap for that, you're single and don't know any better. And if you clap for that and you're not single, it's because misery loves company. We recently got back from Peru a couple weeks ago, or as the locals pronounce it, Ecuador. Which, it's always fun to get hammered and fight in public somewhere new. Not to brag, but we're kind of good at it. Got blackout drunk one night there. Huge screaming fight. Neither of us really know why. But the next morning, I went ahead and apologized because I'm the bigger person. And I spent the remainder of the trip reminding him that I was the bigger person and that I win. A guy came up to us on the street in Peru and was like, "Hey, dudes!" We had face tattoos and shit, like face tattoos and a 90s cultural reference. I'm listening. He was like, "I got that good 420, I got that cocaine." I was like, "Oh yeah, you do? Where the fuck were you last night?" We could have kept that fight going. We could have watched the sunrise in another country screaming at each other on the rooftop. Fucking beautiful. And so Lace mentioned earlier she opened up the Laugh Lab to men in 2020. I assume it's because she needed some shit that she already knew re-explained it to her. Incorrectly. I've learned a lot in class so far. For example, mic work. Whenever you're grabbing the mic, always grab the mic by the middle. Works for every mic, every time. Except for Mike in 11th grade. That one didn't go so well. But to be fair, I did grab that mic a little south of the middle. We actually reconnected recently on Facebook with Mike. He sent me a message, some snarky comment about like, "Oh, I'm gay." Oh, good one, buddy. I had to remind him, was like, "Hey man, if you're gonna try to take a dig at me, you gotta go deeper, daddy."